The RI, I think, was created in 1831. The society was set up so that their summer shows, their main exhibition of the year, could also include non-members. Because I think even back then they recognised that there was an awful lot of talented people out there painting pictures whose work was never shown. And that's the same ethos that the RI has today. We try hard to include over 50% of pictures that are hung on the wall at the open exhibition are paintings made by non-members.
This year I was very excited that the RI had broadened their conditions of entry to not only include water-based media on paper, but they broadened this to include other supports. And hopefully it will mean that more emerging artists who don't use water-based media in a conventional way can also enter their work.
Clearly, watercolour has moved on, that increasingly people were sending in very good paintings using watercolour-based mediums that weren't painted on traditional white watercolour paper. And because the rules were the way they were, we found that we were having to refuse work that in fact was really quite good.
We do want to make sure that not only are we exhibiting traditional work, but we're also reflecting what's going on in the contemporary art world at the moment. We particularly are interested in encouraging students to apply. We have a prize specifically for young artists.
Art societies like the RI are a fantastic opportunity for unknown artists to promote themselves and get their work seen. Younger artists especially are pushing the boundaries of the medium, and that's exactly what we want to see.
We would also encourage architects, fashion designers, people that work in other industries, other sort of art-related industries that use watercolour or water-based media as part of their creative process to apply.
If you're thinking of exhibiting at the RI and you find yourself hesitating, thinking that perhaps the work isn't good enough, remember that the selection committee are a group of experienced artists and often can see things in your work that you might not have seen yourself.
Present your work in the best way possible, make sure that you take a good digital image of it so that we can really see what you're doing. We accept lots of work from young artists, lots of work from emerging artists. It's always worth entering, and you've got to be in it to win it.
The process is extremely easy, and it's even easier now that everything can be done online. So I would suggest that you try, but don't be put off. Do submit your work and you might be pleasantly surprised.